Hey everyone, Sword here, and today it is the 138th week of weekly vlogs, or 138, the 138th episode, 138th week. Yeah, I keep messing that up. How many times do I have to mess it up until I finally get it right? It's just, I don't know, 138 weeks has gone by and I still can't even say it right. Yeah, that's over 2 years, people, if you keep track. And I'm still going. That's all that matters. I just do this for a hobby, and people watch it, that is fine. If people don't watch it, then, well, just whoever wants to watch it, they can watch it. Okay, so what is going on this week? I don't even know. It's just, I honestly don't know. I had the idea in my head, and now it's all gone. Well, as you probably noticed, I'm growing my hair long. Hooray! I can finally get my hair back. I can put it into a ponytail or put it in any other style, but for now, it's just going to be in a ponytail whenever I get to work and whenever I get back home. It's just going to be free. I don't know, it kind of looks good right now. I didn't like it when I had shorter hair. I actually liked it when I had longer hair, but that's just my preferences. And then everybody would just go jump the bandwagon and say, go get a haircut. So they want me to get a haircut. Why don't they get a haircut? Why don't they shave their head? Now they could say that I have to get a haircut because my hair is too long compared to them. La 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 la. Ramble, 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 rada, rada, ramble. What else is going on? I don't know. As far as I know, I've already said it with another video on my gaming channel, but for this video, this is why I like Nintendo. Why not? Why not talk about Nintendo for a bit? Is that the reason why I like Nintendo is because they have a great they honestly have a great way of actually allowing you to play older games or the backward compatibility. They are pretty much the trademark on that one. Like with, well, you have the Game Boy, you have the Game Boy Advance. With the Game Boy Advance, you can play Game Boy games and you can play Game Boy Advance games. Then you got the Nintendo DS, which you could play your DS games, and then you could play your Game Boy Advance games. Not the Game Boy games, sadly, but at least your Game Boy Advance games. And then with the 3DS, you're able to play the 3DS and as well as the regular DS games on that. And then with the original model of the Nintendo Wii, you're able to play your Nintendo Wii games and your GameCube games. And now with the Wii U, you're able to play with the Nintendo Wii U games and then the Nintendo Wii games. And as well as if you go to the shop channel, you're still able to download the old Nintendo 64 games that they have on that menu. I don't know if it's actually shorter stocked than it was on the Nintendo Wii originally, but at least you're able to download the Nintendo 64 games, the NES, Super NES, anything like that. And as well as on the Nintendo eShop, they're working on bringing the old games into the Nintendo Wii U, or at least on the 3DS. So they're actually very great on allowing you to actually buy the old games onto the 3DS or the Nintendo Wii U, which I truly appreciate due to the fact like I grew up on some of these games and now I'm able to play them once again rather than playing them on the Nintendo 64, buying a brand new controller, buying the game on cartridge. Granted of how much it may cost because of how old it is, even for a used game, it could possibly cost like $20 to $50. That's how they want to market it because it's old, and as well as that, it's pretty much probably still intact because the cartridge lasts longer than a disc. Because with the disc, if it gets too scratched, you can't play it. With the cartridge, you could toss it all around, you can still play it. I've never seen an actual broken cartridge that didn't work. But as far as I know, with the Nintendo Wii U, I've already downloaded Yoshi Story, Bomberman Hero, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and as well as Super Mario 64. So there are 4 games that I'm going to be definitely doing a Let's Play on. So when that happens, you can see that on my gaming channel. A lot of people like the Kirby 64 Let's Play, so I'm thinking that people actually like old games. Especially when, of course, a lot of us grew up on those games. So I could go back to playing retro games. And then if I ever get to the NES and as well as the Super Nintendo era of doing the Let's Plays, then that'd be great as well. I just gotta have to have my friend, if he's able to, actually make me graphics for the black bars on the side so they could be covered up. For example, like on the Kirby 64, they were kind enough on that game, they already give us the graphics on each side of the screen, so there's not going to be any black bars being a little bit of a distraction. Sadly, with the other games, it does not happen that way. But either way, I'm happy with Nintendo right now. Even if their policy on copyrights, it's still really frustrating. At least they allow us to play old games, and they have that backwards compatibility factor, which really, all in the end, it really helps the customers, and it pretty much satisfies us so that we can play old games. Why do you think we keep suggesting that we play older games on the newer consoles? It works. It's a great market, especially with the Xbox 360 as well as the Live Arcade. You're able to play some of the old games, not all of them, but some of them, and they bring in new arcade games. And I don't know how the PS4 is going to do that. I never owned a PS3 or PS4, so if anyone could tell me how that works, see if you could tell me if you could actually play older games on there, let me know. But as far as I know, I'm happy with Nintendo on their decision on backwards compatibility and allow us to download older games. And I really hope that they update the Wii Shop channel, or they update their library or selection for us to download even more games, because a lot of us are willing to pay for it. And as well as that, of course, on the Wii U, you're able to transfer memory from the Nintendo Wii onto the Wii U. So there you go. They are really good with that. But that's going to be the end of this question, or sorry, this video. If you want a question of the day, do you think that a lot of the other video game companies should follow suit in allowing us to play older games onto the newer console? There you go. So that's going to be it for now. Have a great day, everyone. I'm Sorokeen090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.